Hello. Today I'm just going to be talking about death threats because those sadly still exist. Okay. So, first off, um okay, let's get started. Death threats. People who threaten people about killing them and basically saying they want them to oof themselves or want them to oof them or something. Um, I would like to say, no matter the person, don't send death threats, please. Um, no matter the person, it's something, if they're like the worst person in the world, if they've done everything wrong, if they've done nothing good, all of them is hate, all of them is just trash, it makes sense, okay? But like, let's say the vegan teacher, just yes, a lot of people hate her. A lot of people get super mad at her, and sometimes get so mad that they want her to die. But um, please don't say that. I know people have thoughts about it, and I know people like, really want that to happen. I say that as a level of frustration, and I don't actually mean it. You know what I mean? I say it as like that's how mad I am at somebody, like saying that I quote unquote want them to die. It's a saying on how much frustration I have for them. Um, so I don't actually want them to die, and I'm never gonna tell them that I want them to die. Never in my life. I will never say that ever. But it's just sometimes people have thoughts about it. Sometimes people say it aloud. Sometimes people want somebody to experience pain. But listen, please don't tell them about it. Please don't threaten them about it. Yes, I'm one of those people that have threats. Well, in real life, have said threats to people, but don't tell people about it, please. Okay, it's unnecessary and it's rude and it's harmful and no matter the person, it's still wrong no matter what, okay? And I know lots of people get mad at somebody for the dumbest things. Please don't send death threats to people. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, if as I said, if they're like the worst person ever, if they done everything wrong, if they're like the worst person in existence, I can understand that. But please just don't don't come on, please. Okay. Death threats is something that's actually very serious. In my opinion, to the least. I usually didn't think about it that much until I realized on how bad it is. Um, all I'm trying to say here is that don't send death threats, okay? I know that you might want somebody to experience absolute pain, and I know you probably hate them a lot, but don't go sending death threats, okay? As I said, I'm one of those people who like say death threats aloud, but I would never ever say that to them in person. As much as I would love for them to experience pain, I'm never going to say that because that is absolutely rude and that is just disrespectful in every single way, shape, and form. Um, but if they're like they did everything wrong, as I said before, then like if they're just the worst person ever, if they done nothing right and they're just like I don't know, HEL HE double hockey sticks in one person, like nothing good, then I can understand that. But listen, some people make simple mistakes, and it might offend lots of people, but that doesn't mean you have to start sending death threats. Death threats are serious, people. Please use them for good use, okay? Because I know sometimes death threats can be good, and as much as I would like to say they aren't, sometimes, just barely, but sometimes, okay? It's still not right to send death threats. Don't send death threats to people for no good use. Okay, don't send them in general, to be honest. It's rude and it's dumb and it's just, I wouldn't say it's dumb, it's just, it's unnecessary, okay? Um, it can really offend people, and I know since Twitter has a lot of teenagers on there who get very sensitive about everything, to all of those people, don't send death threats. That's all I'm asking for. Just don't, okay? And I know, as I said before, I'm one of those people who in real life say death threats, but don't put those in real life. Like, don't say them for real. It's not cool, and it's not nice, and it's just everything wrong. Do not, okay? That's all I ask. Yeah, well, thank you for watching this video, I guess. Um, please don't judge me for all of my edits that I've shown here. I don't know, I just wanted to show something entertaining while I talk. Yeah, but that's about it. Oh god. Um, that's about it. All I'm trying to say here, the message of the story is don't send death threats, okay? That's all I ask. So, yeah, have a nice afternoon or day or anything like that. As I said, moral of the story, don't send death threats no matter how bad of the person they are. Nobody deserves to die. Unless they're HE double hockey sticks. In one person, they've done everything wrong and everything like that, in which nobody has, but that's about it. Don't send death threats, and I know how much people would love to, or quote unquote love to, or would just hate somebody so much like that, they just want to do it. Don't, okay? Trust me, just don't. It's not worth it, okay? And to be honest, you're gonna get more hate if you do it like that, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, don't send them in real life, okay? Like don't post them and don't like send death threats to them, okay? Keep it to yourself, okay? Soon you'll get over it, and even though it's not nice to think of those, yes, I'm one of those people who do in real life, but I would never ever ever send those to the person in real life. Like the vegan teacher. I don't want her to experience real pain. It's just it's my level of frustration, you know what I mean? I'm at the level of frustration where I'm so mad that I'm just like saying my true thoughts, but I would never want anything bad to happen to her. I just want her to know that, not everybody can go vegan. But that's about it. I would not want her to get killed or anything, no. Just I don't want her to like actually experience pain. I just want her to know. See, stuff like that. That's my level of frustration, and sometimes I just regret thinking that sometimes, and it's just I don't know. But please don't send death threats. It's very rude and it's very unhealthy. Yeah, that's about it. Um, I hope you understand, and yeah, that's about it. I just want to say thank you for watching. If you watched it all the way through or something. Like if you want. I honestly don't care. It does nothing to me. I don't get paid for this. But yeah, that's about it. I brought this up from Bad Boy Halo. Cause I just watched a little short clip about like him talking about don't send death threats, and I had to be like, yeah, I gotta step in and help. But yeah, that's about it. Please don't send death threats to anybody, no matter how bad the person. Nobody deserves to have death threats or get death threats. Yeah, I hope you understand, and yeah, have a good day. I will leave this up here and just wait till it stops, I guess. Anyway, sorry about it being like a little cut off. I forgot to stop it while I paused it so I can mute myself. But yeah, have a nice afternoon, day, whatever. And yeah, as I said, like if you want, I don't care. It doesn't do anything. And yeah, that's about it. Uh, bye bye.